Hey y'all, I'm back. So it's your girl Sun Soldier. It's no, not girl, lady. I said I was gonna say lady. I'm not a girl anymore. I'm a grown woman. So it's the lady Sun Soldier, and I'm back to finish Quick Glam Part One, and this is Part Two. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I figured it out with the Juvia's Place as well as the MAC. I have to use my setting spray. And so I went ahead and put the white on, but now I'm gonna to smooth it out and blend it out, so it transitions smoothly from the white to the abba to the royal blue. I want it to still have that color in the middle, even though I used the first color as the transitioning color. I'm still going to do it again. So I sprayed my brush already, and you can see the pigmentation on this. It's beautiful, and that helps also with the fallout. So learning curve. I mean, I already knew this, but putting it on video is two different things. It's like I'm thinking off the top of my dome, and everything, it'll either flow or it won't flow. So moving on, I don't want to be too chatty. So I'm transitioning my color right now, and it makes it look so much better. It's not as white. Do you see how it's transitioning? Excuse me. All right. So this eye, I'm done on this one. And then I'm going to just take my finger, because I don't like when it does that on the end. And I'm just going to rub this in. And it's going to be all right. Okay. And then for the other eye, let me wipe my hands. And I'm going to use the white on my other eye, which again, Juvia's Place Festival. I'm using my finger to put it on, and I'm just patting it down. I want it to be vivid. If it's white, I want to see the white, you know. I don't want it to blend in and look like green or light blue. I want it to look white. You don't have to use as much eyeshadow as I do. You just do what works for you. This is just a guide. My way is not the correct way, but this is the way that I do it. This is the way that I like to do it, and it's easy and quick for me. I have brushes. I use them when I feel like it, but I use them. But I've been doing this for so many years, I'm not going to switch it up because I'm on camera. This is what it is. What you see is what you get. So I put my white on the other side already, on the other lid, excuse me. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make sure that my color is smooth, and I'm going back into the Abba. Abba, again, Juvia's Place. And I'm going to transition my color. And I'm not going to rub it so hard. I already sprayed my brush, and it's a little damp. And so I don't want to rub so hard until it start to move my white. I want you to see all three of my colors. So I don't want, you know, it to, and I'm not bringing it all the way down, because when I look down, as you can see my white on the lid crease. The Abba outer corner of my eye is a royal blue by MAC, and I don't know the color. And as I said, I use many different brands on my face at one time. I just decided to use Too Faced that day, but I always use my Too Faced foundation. And I am no way advertising for these companies. I don't know them besides going in the store to get it. But if y'all want to know me, holla at your girl. Okay, so moving on. Okay. This is how I like to blend mine. If it upsets you, I'm sorry. Just turn it off. Don't even worry about it. But this is how I like to do it, and this is easy. It's quick. It's fast for me. Okay. And I see a spot that I miss. All you do is fix it. It's okay. So I'm going to come back in. and rub gently. And just make sure that everything is blended together nicely. Ladies, listen. When people try to critique your makeup or critique you, how you wear your hair, how you dress, I will wear something from anywhere. I don't care where. Um, I like nice things, but I want to pay bottom dollar for it. Not to say how much I paid for it. All of this is going to be laid waste, moth eaten, rotten. So always keep in mind to be who you are. I don't have much fallout, of course, this time. Go figure. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation, and then I'm going to come back to my eyes, because the whole point was to um, not have a lot of fallout here, because the last time I had that problem, which I wasn't going to edit it. Like, it's what it is, y'all. I mean, and of course, I like to look a little golden. My skin is more beige, but I like to look golden. And my body's like, I get more sun on my arms, so my arms are a little darker. My neck is light, so I just do the best I can to match it. I don't like the beige look. I'm not beige. I just like to be golden. But because I don't like to go outside, I usually get really, I can get dark. But because I don't like to sit out in the sun, it's hot. Like, you sweat and it's too much. I can't with that. I don't put my foundation on neatly. This is how I do it. First layer on. I'm going to use my It brush, my favorite brush in the world, dual side. I'm going to spray my brush. I said quick glam. I feel like it's quick because usually it takes me about, and I'm looking in my mirror, usually it takes me about maybe an hour. But if you have someone real special to go, I try to start super early, because if it's messy, I do swirl, but I'm trying to, distribute it all over my face. And if you don't swirl, it's okay. You put it on how you want to put it on. And I know I'm almost being redundant, and I keep saying that, but for so long, I've always been quiet, and people took that as weakness. And, oh, you're so sweet, you're so kind, which by the grace of God, I am those things, but I have my own mind, the way that I think. Don't take kindness for weakness. Because I'm quiet and I sit and I listen. I'm a good listener, and that's by the grace of God. I listen to what people say. I'm not really a debater, unless you like giving like wrong information on what the Bible say. Then you do err. That's error. Let's correct it and give truth. But other than that, I would be quiet. And then when they try to control and they see Sun Soldier, it's like, oh, I'm gonna back up from you. I don't want to talk to you. So it's, you be who you are. Like, I've always been who I am. I don't like fake people. I don't like two-faced people. When you tell me something, it's a vault. It stays with me. You give it to me. Unless you tell me to say something, I'm not going to say anything. Your secret, if I go, it goes with me. So I am loyal, and I always try to talk to people that nobody else liked. And that was like the biggest mistake for me, because it was the reason why those other people didn't talk to them. But I would always feel bad for people. But they didn't feel bad for me, y'all. But that's okay. I found a friend above any other. And his name is Jesus. King above kings. Nothing like him. No other name on this earth. And I am in love with him. So you will hear me talk about him often. And when you love him, you're able to love other people, your husband, your family, your children, everybody. You're able to love even your enemies. Even your enemies. It's hard, but it can be done. I am that type. I will give him a drink of water. But as time go on, you learn certain things and you grow from it. you don't stay stagnant. So, all right, y'all. I'm doing too much talking. And as you can see, the difference in this here. But I'm going to lighten it a little. As I said, I like to look golden. And if you're looking at my neck that hard, too bad. I'm sorry. I like to look golden. I don't want to look pale. And I don't want to look beige because I'm not beige. So, anyway, moving on. I'm going to put my concealer on. And I'm still going to blend all this together. I'm going to blend more. And if this is your first time seeing my video, I have 2 other videos. Don't ask me what they're called, but it's on the Sun Soldier 1. So, like, comment, subscribe to your lady friend. So I'm going to spray my little sponge. I don't know the name of the sponge. I can't remember where I got it from. I'm not going to try to remember. And I'm going to use my Too Faced setting spray. Spray my sponge. I don't spray a lot on my sponge because that wet and all that all over the place, it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to blend this in. And do the other side as well. And I always do that because I like the way it looks. And I put, you know, I'm a little heavy-handed, y'all. I know some people don't use as much product. I do. I'm just kind of heavy-handed like that, probably with everything. I'm sorry if it bothers you. I love you in Jesus. It's going to be all right. We're going to love on each other. Come hell or high water, we're going to love on each other. We're going to unify in the name of Jesus. So, okay, so I think it's blending good. And I don't like putting cosmetics or foundation and all that up here. So whatever I have left on my sponge, I just go up here and I dab real quick. Because it does smooth it some. I don't know, it's a weird, you know why? Because I sweat so bad. And every time you wiping the sweat off, it's going to come off anyway. So that's why I do that. And I only sweat real bad in the summertime because it's so hot. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't even know. It's so hot here. Okay, now that's done. I'm going to move on. So I'm getting my setting powder, which is Too Faced as well. And when I tell y'all, this smells so good. All of the products smell so good. This time, I'm not going to be clanking, be hitting the lid on the top real loud. So I already set out a certain amount, which is a little, if you can see it. It's not a whole lot. And I'm going to set my under eye. This is my Real Technique setting brush. And I'm going to just dab under my eye. There is no proper order to put the stuff on. As you can see, I do whatever. Whatever works. Whatever I think about next, that's what I do. Pretty much. So, I don't let it bake in long because I can tend to get dry only in certain areas, and it's mainly here, and I will have dryness right here. And so you have to keep that area moisturized anyway as you get older. And so the rest of that, I usually take, yes, I just dust the rest off my shirt. I usually try to hold it up, but it's a little different talking and applying makeup at the same time, but I'll get used to it. Y'all love me already. Don't y'all just love me? I love y'all. Okay, so, and I don't need a lot of it because it really does set. This is a good setting spray, it is. And as you can see, I kind of look a little pasty, maybe. I don't know if that's a good term, but so I'm gonna go in with the color because this one is translucent. If I did, I don't think I said it. It's translucent, so you can tend to look a little pale a little bit if it's translucent. But as I look in the mirror, it has a nice color to it, and so I don't know. It has a nice color to it, and so I'm sorry, y'all. My light just went out. I'm back focused again. And this is the Golden Phage Too Faced. I just love the packaging as well, if you can see that. I love the packaging. And so I'm going to go in and just a little bit over that to kind of give me color. Which, looking in the mirror, I have color. It's coming off. See, you can see it better when I'm sitting back in my chair, but it's because the light shining is in my face. But moving on. And it gave me a nice little tan look. It matches my arm. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go in with my other favorite Too Faced. And this smells like, almost like chocolate. And this is a natural one, Too Faced. And I'm going to use my Sunny Honey right here. And do my cheek. I know some people pooch their mouth, but for me, as long as I get it where I need to get it, that's all that matters. But and so I just kind of go front to back, and then I'll swirl a little bit here, like that, like so. And then I'm gonna go in with the Drop It Like It's Hot. I just get tickled, y'all. I tickle me sometimes. So I'm gonna go a little bit lower. It just gives a little more pop. And then I just want to make sure it's blended well, which I'm going to go back in with my buffing brush before I do anything else. I'm going to buff it out. And then I'm going to go back in with Sunny Honey. And sometimes I get lazy about talking and I sound real country. It's okay. I'm city country and I love it. That's just what it is, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Love me, hate me, like me. I'm going to be Sonia. And that's, how about all my life, I had that, which is true. But all my life, everybody has been calling me the wrong name, y'all. I'm the only one. When I get on the phone, hello, this is Sonia. Everyone else call me Sonia. That's not my name. That's not what I was named. My name is Sonia. So I've been correcting people left and right, except for my mom, my dad, my sibs, and my other people that's close to me. They're not trying to hear it. If I've been calling you that all your life, that's what it is. You just got to deal with it. So, moving on. I messed myself up. I'm so tickled. But anyway, there you go. And then I'm going to move down a little bit further on this side. And I think I'm doing the same side. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I tickle me. Yesterday, my son, we were about to leave, and I'm like, son, I'm ready to go. He's sitting on a side that I'm not used to him sitting, and I walk right past him, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. Where you at? He's like, I'm right here. And I just walked right past him. I just fell out laughing. I was so tickled. Okay, so that's enough of that. Okay, so now I'm going to buff it out. This is my Real Technique buffer brush. Y'all bear with me. I don't talk much. I am not a chatty patty. But when I do talk, listen. It's gonna be something that change your life and save your soul. Oh y'all, my lights went out. So you know I'm gonna have to write a review on this. It didn't last long. Okay. So I hope it's still bright because I moved my table from out of the corner. It was kind of dark in the corner. So if I need to move it again, I will. If it's still too dark and you can't really see it. But this is what I have so far. And I'm going to go in and make sure the side is a little bit darker. So I'm going to buff it a little bit more. And if you think my makeup application is garbage, keep it to yourself. It's all right. It's not that serious. Get you some Jesus and then come holler at me. I love y'all. Moving on. So this time I'm not going to use my Too Faced Better Than Married Folk Business liner on my mole, because as I said before, I have a flat mole, and so that's the one that I like. So that's the one I highlight. I'm going to use my old pen, which is the NYX one that I've been using. I usually use these a while. I see I have makeup on it, but I'm able to use these for a while, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup one. And so I'm just going to highlight my mole. And if I mess up, as I said before, you can't really see it. I like mine faded. I don't like it like dark, like a dark like mole, because it's not. I mean, some people do. Mine isn't like that. I mean, it's dark, but not jet black. You get what I'm saying. And so now I'm going to line my upper eyelid. I'm going to put on my lip gloss, and then I'm going to set my face, and this is going to be my set look for today. I used to put eyeshadow up here or highlight this area. I don't do that anymore. Some things I just don't do anymore. I just do what works for me. If you like it, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay. It's all good. So I'm going to line my upper lid, and I'm just looking straight on in the mirror, and I used to go all the way out, and sometimes I do. If I don't have on any eyeshadow, I will. I don't know, that lash kind of looked funny. I told y'all, lashes aren't my forte. Funny story. The very first time ever in my life, I tried to wear eyelashes. So I put them on, and I thought I was cute. Messed around and blinked and thought something was on my eye. I was about to rip it off my face, y'all. And I got so tickled. When I tell you, I can have you laughing all day with some crazy stories. Anyway, back to the business at hand. And I get tickled. I don't know when to stop laughing. But it's okay to have some joy. When you go through seasons where the Lord is transitioning you from place to place to place, grace to grace to grace, and you cry more than you laugh, and when you're able to have joy that comes from the Holy Spirit, laugh. Even in the midst of darkness and all that's going on, you laugh and have joy, because that's what's given, one of the gifts that comes from the Holy Spirit. We have many, but that's one. So I'm almost done, and I'm going to go ahead and line this all the way over. How we looking, y'all? How we looking? Hey, how we looking, y'all? How we looking? It's alright. Gonna walk in humility. It's alright. It ain't all that. It's okay. But this is what I like. Okay, so I said I was gonna line. I'm missing. I know what I'm missing, y'all. I didn't do my under eye, and I am doing my under eye today. But I'm gonna do it. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I said I was gonna do it quick, and I end up not doing it quick. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna use my Juvia place. I'm gonna do the lighter color first, wipe it off. The middle color as well, wipe it off, and then the end color and wipe it off, and then it'll tie everything together. I was like, dang, that look kind of weird, but that's why it looks weird. So I'm gonna line it, and I know some people put it in the corner, but I'm just gonna put my little pop of color right there for now, because I'm like really over time because I've been talking so much, but that's okay. I just have to do what I have to do, right? So I'm going to put that there. And I'm trying to measure it out so that it is the same length, you know. And as I said before, I'm not the best makeup artist, freelance artist in the world. I just do what I like. I love beautiful people on the inside. I always talk about the inside. You can be so beautiful on the outside and have a nasty attitude, prideful. Think you all that. Think you got the best booty, the best snatch waist, as these youngsters call it. But that don't mean nothing. It means nothing. So unless you have Jesus, all that, you don't think about stuff like that. You think about how you can help someone else. How can you encourage someone else? How can you make someone else's life better? Servitude, humility, love above all things. So I'm doing my second color under my eye. It really makes your eye pop. I really like wearing colors under my eye versus using eyeliner. I used to wear eyeliner all the time, as well as on my lips. Don't act like y'all didn't used to wear black eyeliner and brown eyeliner on your lips. Because going back in with that royal blue, I've shown you several times. Look how beautiful that is. I love, love, love blue. Love blue. That's like back in the day, y'all. The 90s was it. Back in the day, y'all. Back in the day, baby. Just can't believe how fast time has went by. So many changes. I have great nieces and nephews, and I'm okay with getting older. People think that they hurt your feelings and throwing shade by, oh, I don't need your ID. You over 30 or you over 40 or whatever. I don't care nothing about that. God allowed me to see another day. So if I'm 80, I'm going to be walking in that. I'm going to be rocking to the left and to the right, praising the Lord. So I just finished the bottom part, and I critique myself. If you critique me, I don't care, but I do critique myself. And so it's weird for me putting it on camera, but if I do need to make adjustments when I get off, I do. Only because I'm not, you know how us ladies are. You do want it to be right, but not necessarily for someone else. You want it to be right for you. That's what's important. And so last but not least, I don't want setting spray on my lip gloss. So I'm going to go ahead and y'all, I keep Q-tips. Q-tips are the bomb. You know where I saw Q-tips from? And you know who I used to love, love, love because they were so real? Tyra Banks. I used to love me some Tyra Banks. I don't see her that much anymore because I really don't watch TV. I might watch movies and stuff from time to time, but it just seemed like I'd rather spend my time with the Lord and doing things I enjoy to do. Or if I have things like crafting and stuff like that, I love doing things like that. Whatever needs to be tweaked off camera, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. I do want it to stay on because I'm going somewhere. And like I said, that their setting spray is really, really good, y'all. It's really good. But last but not least, I'm going to be putting on my lip gloss, which is Bosson Beauty and Apparel. And I can put it out there now. You can't really see it, but I love it. I'm putting it out there now because I'm in my final stages and I'm done, pretty much done. So the name is mine. So it is nothing, nobody can do about that. So it's what it is. But I'm going to put on my lip gloss. And what color is it, y'all? What color is it, y'all? One thing I will say, and I'm not tooting my own horn. This is like the truth. As young folks say, this is facts. Whenever I wipe this lip gloss off my lips are still moisturized every time. I'm going to have my family try it out so they can testify to this. I'm telling you, God gave me these ingredients and it is working. So I was thinking so hard about what I wanted to call it. I don't know the name of these ones, but I'm sorry to say it's garbage. And I'm not ordering it anymore. They are not good at all. It came in some kind of kit and I should have known better. I struggled last night doing my lip gloss because the ones were horrible. But I know I have to wear my mask today, so it's all good. One thing I love about um, Q-tips as well, you can always go back and clean up. I will not say what the name is yet. I already wrote down my names, but I won't say what it is yet. But this is my final look. I don't like one of the lashes, so I'm going to fix that. But other than that, I do like my final look. And I hope you guys like it as well. If you do, hit that like button. Subscribe to your girl, Sun Soldier. And comment if you want to. I pray for you and you pray for me. I love you guys. Forever praying in Jesus' name.